Hey, it's Hank and Mel here for a quick update. Mel, I wanted to get you on here because if you notice on this image we have up here, her power set looks like they're implementing it a lot differently than in the comics. And I'll be honest with you, in the comics, where it just like gets big and it looks still like her, it was a put off for me. Just the aesthetics, and this seems more on par with like Doctor Strange or Ant-Man, quantum realm type stuff. It looks more on par with that look.
Yeah, it's now just to reiterate, I mean, I'm familiar with the character because I watched maybe half of that cartoon movie she was in with Squirrel Girl,
Yep.
and I tried to play the Avengers game on PlayStation last year, and it was terrible, and I just called that a $40 loss. This does not look good. But like always, I don't spoil myself before something comes out. So I haven't looked at any updates. If it wasn't for you and John, I wouldn't have even I wouldn't have known about the show before this podcast.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil myself looking at trailers, so I'm gonna go in with an open mind. I think that just going forward, it just in theory, we should just kind of take it out of our mindset that everything we know in the comics is going to be copied.
Right.
Just because, remember X-Men? I mean, Cyclops' younger brother was older than him by 20 years. So, so it's just the comics are going to change things how they see fit. I mean, when's the last time you saw Doctor Doom in college with Reed Richards in a live action thing? I mean, it's never happened. So it's just, but yeah, changing a power set is completely different. I can't remember the last time they've done that with someone off the top of my head, but we're just gonna have to, trust but verify on this one.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yes. And I think they've also changed instead of her being an inhuman potentially. She might just get her powers from some item or something of that nature, but we'll see how it shakes out. I don't think I'm going to be too worried about it because I'm not invested in the character per se, but I do like this change. I like the way it looks aesthetically. It's probably easier for them to pull off on when you think of budgets and stuff, it's probably a little simpler to pull off than to make it always look like her own flesh tone and her own body and stuff doing it this way. So I will say for now that I think it's going to be a net positive.
We just got to take it with a grain of salt and just hope for the best.
Yes. But what say you out there? Do you like this animation style that they might end up going with? Kind of reminds me of, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but maybe a better version of Green Lantern where they did a lot of animation to pull off various sets and stuff. But this will definitely be, I would hope, better executed than Green Lantern. But
Nowhere to go but up.
thank you. Thank you. So we'll see how it all turns out. But what say you put it down in the comments down below? Are you excited for the Miss Marvel or the Marvels series, I should say? Are you excited for that? And if so, why? And, is it a big deal if they change how she obtains her abilities and what they look like? Let us know. We'd love to hear about it. But for Mel, I'm Hank. We're out of here.
TPE Network. There ain't nothing else like it.